gentlemen, the moment you've been waiting for, the presentation of our class of 2023 homecoming court. First, Ava Adamski, escorted by James Lenny Duncan. Ava is captain of the volleyball team, vice president of student council, a cheerleader and member of the SAD Club. Ava plans to attend the University of Pittsburgh with a major in nursing. Lenny is a captain of the soccer team and a member of the baseball team. He plans to continue his athletic career at the University of Pittsburgh at Greensburg. Ladies and gentlemen, Ava and Lenny! Next up, Mila Bulk, escorted by Daquan Truck Lewis. Mila is the captain of the indoor and outdoor track teams. She is the head of special projects in the Black Student Union and the public relations officer for student council. Mila plans to continue her track career at Texas Southern University with a major in business and marketing. Daquan is defensive tackle and offensive guard for the football team and a member of the Black Student Union. He is considering attending either a college or trade school next year. Ladies and gentlemen, Mila and Daquan! Our next next members of the court are Krista Hopkins, escorted by Owen Williams. Krista is a leader in both the SAD Club and role models. She plans to attend the University of Pittsburgh to study clinical psychology. Owen is a member of the football and baseball teams and is captain of the soccer team. In college, he plans on majoring in exercise science. Put your hands together for Krista and Owen. Next up, Tanisha Jackson, escorted by Makai Oliver. Tanisha is a cheerleader and a member of the track team and SAD Club. She plans on attending school to become an elementary school teacher. Makai is a member of the basketball team and plans to pursue his basketball career at the college level with a major in real estate. Tanisha and Makai! Our next members of the homecoming court, Sarah Miller, escorted by David Hogan Jr. Sarah is the captain of the volleyball team, vice president of the senior class, tribe leader, and member of the SAD Club. She plans to attend the University of Pittsburgh for nursing. David is the captain of the soccer team and track team, and is leader of the tribe. He hopes to continue his soccer career at Penn State Greater Allegheny. Ladies and gentlemen, Sarah and David. Next up, Alana Snell, escorted by Rayon Strader. Alana is captain of the varsity cheerleaders, president of the student council, and Black Student Union. She plans to major in business and expand her current business. Rayon is captain, wide receiver, quarterback of the football team, and member of the track team. He is committed to playing football at Miami University of Ohio. Ladies and gentlemen, Alana and Rayon. Final members of our homecoming court, Teresa Williams, escorted by Kendall Herbert. Teresa is a member of the Black Student Union and is considered one of the silliest people you will ever meet. She plans on attending college after high school. Kendall is a captain of the boys volleyball and swim teams. He is a member of the Garden, World Language, and SAD clubs. He plans on attending the University of Pittsburgh with a major in biology. Everyone put your hands together for Teresa and Kendall. And now, the announcement of our class of 2023. Homecoming king is Yuhas-McGinley. Your 2023 homecoming queen is Krista Hopkins. A big round of applause for our homecoming king, Rayon Strader, our homecoming queen, Krista Hopkins, and the entire homecoming court.
About to get underway at Yuhas-McGinley Stadium with the score Central 21, Penn Hills 14, along with Justin Macauley. I am Bill Navari. Penn Hills will start the second half with the football and down by 7. Interesting note that the Indians have outgained the Vikings 227 to 199 in the first half. Some individual leaders rushing for the Vikings. Elijah Faulkner, 8 carries, 67 yards, has 2 touchdowns. The longest was a 47-yard touchdown. Jacob Sasick has 1 rush for 12, and that was good for 6 points. Julian Duggar, 6 carries, 35 yards for the Indians. Amir Key, 7 carries, 19 yards. Duggar, 6 of 7 passing, 168 yards and a touchdown. Peyton Wayner, 9 of 14, 112 and a touchdown. Well, Justin Macauley, we can expect here in half number 2.
Well, it's going to be interesting. I think that last sequence there and at halftime, right? You could have gone into half, you get the 4th down stop. It looks like you have an opportunity to maybe drive down the field under 2 minutes to maybe see if you can get a field goal off or get some points on the board before halftime for your Penn Hills. The next thing you know, that's taken out from under you quickly. Central Catholic now goes on a 6-minute scoring drive. They get a sneak 4th down. They go in and score. So that momentum, if you're Central Catholic, is there. You like the confidence in your coaching staff to go for it, continue it. And so for bigger pictures, I mean, for Central Catholic, you're looking to, find a way to get into the playoffs, and you have a huge live or die kind of season game next week in Seneca Valley. So to create that momentum in what has been a very up and down, coming off a very bad loss to Pine Richland, is something that he's trying to create, and he's been trying to create consistency in that momentum every single week. So that goes a long way into getting that first stop in the second half, and that's what that whole talk was. For Penn Hills, you've had your explosive plays. You've been able to move the ball in Central Catholic. You can't compete. Just come out and put just like Central wants to shut the door. They want to put their best foot forward, get a touchdown, get some points on the board. You've left some stuff out there, right? You had a field goal. You had the ball on the 8-yard line. Try to get some of that momentum swing in your direction, and it all starts on that first drive.
Well, Penn Hill statistically has the edge offensively. However, they've only scored 6 points on the offense. The Indians' other touchdown and 2-point conversion coming after the Indians blocked the Central Catholic punt for a touchdown. It was recovered in the end zone. But again, the Indians marched down. They had a first and goal at the 8-yard line and came away empty. Had a field goal blocked when Central took over. So the Indians had the opportunities offensively, but they just haven't been able to finish.
Yeah, what happened after that blocked extra point, that blocked field goal by Anthony Specca? They go down the field, they move it, and Penn Hills looks like they have a stop. They get a 4th down. They get the stop on 4th down. They push them back off because of a penalty. It's 4th and 12. They think they're going to kill off the field and kick it. They run a sneak. So that momentum led by that blocked blocked field goal has been, propelled Central to the 7-point victory. But if you're Penn Hills, it's like I said, it's homecoming. One of you, Rayon Strader was just announced homecoming king. So there's a lot of energy, momentum, people are all excited, right? It's a pink out in student section, so there's a lot of energy that you can, derive from to come out in this second half, put a good and put some finishing touches on a really good win for Penn Hills as they get ready for 2 big.
No, the Indians offense does get the ball to start half number 2, so they have the opportunity to get right back in it with a score. So they only trail by 7 at this point. And
for what it's worth, right? So what I saw, North Hills is losing to Seneca Valley. Pine Ridge was up 21-0 at halftime to Shaler. I haven't been able to see the Woodland High's Fox Chapel score, but Fox Chapel was able to, somehow pull out that. We're talking a ton of chaos heading into the final 2 weeks of the season in the Northeast Conference.
I can get a score of that game. My son is a teacher at Fox Chapel, and he's up there working the game.
But everything you want to do starts with a good return on special teams. Special teams has already had a huge impact on it. A big return to start the game gave a really good field position for Central Catholic on their first touchdown of the game, and that block punt deep in Central Catholic's own territory that led to the touchdown from Cameron Thomas for Penn Hills has been, so special teams has had this impact on the game, and it can turn the momentum on its head with a good return here.
Kickoff back to the 4. Rayon Strader, the homecoming king, across the 15, and we'll go down at the 17-yard line. So Penn Hills doesn't need to panic. All they need is just put together some first downs. Some inopportune holding penalties hurting the Indians. They had a touchdown pass called back. 51-yarder. Rayon Strader called back because of a holding call. Cochran goes in motion to the right. Duggar bobbles a snap, but rolls this way. Looks to throw back, and it'll be sacked inside the 5, back at the 3-yard line. Not the way you want to start the half.
No, tried to extend the play, kept just trying to shrug off one white shirt, another white shirt, but they were able to grab his ankle and not let go. Just doing a lot to try to make a play for the team. Should have just thrown that one out of play.
Key. Back to the 5 for 2. It'll be 3rd and way long for the Indians. Apologies for the missing first half on the streaming side. It was a YouTube issue. Since been corrected. Understand some other school streams were also affected. We will, however, sometime this weekend, play back in its entirety this game. So you can see the exciting first half with 31 points scored. Key on 3rd down. Penn Hills plays it safe. Picks up 3, and the Indians are going to bring on the punt team from inside their own 10-yard line. Not the way you want to start the half.
Now, 4th down.
Owen Williams will stand in his own end zone. Gets the kick away, hits at the 35, picked up by the Vikings. Dangerously so. Vernon Settles will return it inside the 40-yard line.
And that one will get pushed closer to the 50-yard line. Actually back into their Central Catholic zone territory on the hold for number 41, Dylan Deasy.
Flag at the 43. Oh, you're marking off from the 42.
Number 41 of the return team. Block it back. 10-yard penalty for the spot of foul. First down.
Still Central starting near midfield. With an opportunity to go up by 2 scores. Faulkner brought down for a loss in the backfield. Tawan Bandy will drop him for a loss of 6 back at the 42-yard line.
Great tackle from Bandy there. What's important there on those kind of power sweeps to the outside is you have to beat the edge. That's the only thing the running back has to do. You're testing the edge there. Bandy does a good job of coming down and sticking the tackle on Faulkner.
Weiner from the shotgun with Faulkner to his right. Faulkner shifts to the left. High snap will be Faulkner on the draw. Faulkner picks up 4. It'll be 3rd and 12. Weiner, flush this way across the 45, the 50. Has some room. We'll have a first down. Out of bounds near the 40. Out of bounds at the 41-yard line, which is a yard more than he needed. Weiner picks up 13, and Central Catholic with a fresh set of downs.
Hey, good job by Weiner. As he was approaching the sideline, he did take a peek to his left, to the far side, just to make sure he went out of bounds at the right yard marker and didn't end up short.
Casey comes in motion, slot this way. Faulkner on the delay. Stacked up at the line by the Indians. He'll pick up maybe a yard.
Yeah, really good job from the Penn Hills defensive front, especially their interior linemen, to just clog the holes up. Gave up no push there. Faulkner had nowhere to run.
Faulkner sweep this way. Penalty flag comes in. He'll go down at the 35-yard line. And we'll give him the 34, pickup of 6. There's a flag back at the 41.
Flag on the play. Holding number 63 of the offense. 10-yard penalty. The spot where the foul was committed. Repeat, second down.
So they're moving back to the 49, Central 49. It's a loss of 11, but to replay the down, it'll be second down. And about 20. Weiner steps up, he'll take off. Gets a nice block from Faulkner to be able to pick up another 3 yards.
And
to the 42-yard line.
But there was another flag at the start of that play. I think Gompers just tried to truck. Would that be Eason? So the question will be: is it personal foul? Is it? Do they call it PI?
So it'll be a pickup of 9, and now 3rd and 11. Weiner again takes off inside the 40. He's short of the sticks at the 35-yard line.
Flushed out of the pocket.
It'll be 4th and 6. Clock rolling under 7 minutes. He ran out of bounds. Clock at 7:02 to go here in the 3rd. And Central Catholic brings on the punt team. Wink, wink, nod, nod.
Yeah, after the last time they went out to punt, you have to double check, make sure if you're the Penn Hills punt return unit, you are covering all your gaps and you have eyes on the football.
High snap. Peter Gonzalez gets the kick away. Hits it to 10 and dies there.
Central Catholic punt by number 7, Peter Gonzalez.
Penn Hills takes over with 6:53 to go in the 3rd.
Down on the bench.
It's like at the 10-yard line.
Good punt from Gonzalez to, pin them deep into their own territory. As
That ball hit it to the 10-yard line and just died there.
no spin, just no bounce, just kind of just fluttered. But a rough first drive of the second half for Penn Hills, looking to kind of shake some of that off and put together something, some movement, some first downs to tie this game back up.
Nifty bit of running by Amir Key. Picks up a first down, gains 10. Puts the Indians at the 20-yard line.
A really good job. He was very patient on that run. He stayed behind his blockers. When a hole opened up, he exploded through it. It's a very Le'Veon Bell-esque.
Duggar. Right side across the 30, the 40. It's a foot race across the 50, the 40. Up the sideline with one man to beat. Breaks the tackle, 10-5. Touchdown, Julian Duggar, 80 yards. And Penn Hills a conversion from tying this one up. They faked it to Key. Everybody bit. And away Duggar went. And there's an injured Indian back at the 27-yard line. Once he got into that secondary, it was just a foot race. And Duggar just showed his speed.
Yeah, it was a really good play. It was a really good play call. I don't know if that was the intended play call for him to keep it, or if it was just a decision that Duggar decided to pull it himself. But nonetheless, a great play and a great run from Duggar as he showed his athleticism and speed and went 80 yards untouched for what is now a massive extra point or 2-point conversion decision for the Penn Hills coaching staff to see if they're going to tie the game or if they're going to try to go up one.
The injured Indian is face down at the 27-yard line. Walking off is James Good. I think they're going to take him down to the tent.
And you can see, you know, what kind of teammate he is, because a bunch of the guys running down, checking on their buddy and making sure they're okay. But now Penn Hills has a decision to make. You've had the last 2 times you've attempted a kick, Anthony Specca has basically been in the lap of Julian Duggar at the holding spot.
And they will set up the kick.
So the question, did they get, and you just lost one of your starting offensive linemen who is on field goal. Did they fix that in the halftime?
And the kick is blocked.
I think it was either 99 Darren Smith or it was Specca again.
So the score remains Central 21, Penn Hills 20. 6:19 to go. Again, Penn Hills with the special team troubles. You know, they had a lot of time to talk about it. They could have come up with something and try to go for 2. You know, discuss something. Plenty of time to discuss a play.
I think that's kind of got to be a heavy in the discussion, heavy from here on out. I mean, now you're looking at field goal attempts, how far out you are. You know, down 1. You know, does that change your decision when you're going for it on 4th down? And if you do get in the end zone again, you know, do you decide? I mean, you go for 2 if the score stays the same way that it is to even it out to 7 or 10.
Now they have to go for 2 if they score again.
I mean, I'm a fan of chaos, so I think they should just chip it. There's so much space.
There's a big gap.
Like 30 yards in between the front line and the second line of Central. Just chip that over top.
And it's kick it down to the 25-yard line. DC picks it up and gets out to the 31.
Yeah.
But I like the idea of just kind of pooch it over that first line
and you have the
and make it a foot race.
And you have the athletes that are going to beat the other guys to the spot.
I mean, it was 25 yards in between the 2 sets of 2 lines.
And they wouldn't have been ready for it. And I do think I like the fact that they decided to kick it away from Sasek, who's had some success on that squib game, and they kick it to the fullback. So that looked much more familiar of a squib kick. But the offense did its job. You know, big play. And they had tonight. Defense got to do its job and get a 3 and out to get the ball back to the offense.
Wayner has Amari Shields to his left. DC goes in motion to the slot. It'll be Amari Shields this way. And coming up with the big hit is Jameer Brown. And Shields will pick up 1.
I think is good on the right side of that front. Is that him on the edge?
No. Shields again. This time he's chased down by Natel Mitchell. Picks up another yard. No, I believe it was Kelsey Hunley on the right end.
But he is out on the sideline. He's standing there by the 50. So he's out of the medical tent, which is good news.
Yes, absolutely. And Penn Hills will use a timeout with 4:52 to go here in the 3rd. I mean, this is a big play here. Just an opportunity for Penn Hills holds them to get the ball back.
Yep, third and long.
And instead of an opportunity to tie, they have an opportunity to take the lead.
Yep. And if they can go farther away from the line of game that they can do, more space, closer, pin them back further if they can. Flip the field, flip the momentum.
Woodland Hills is up 36-14 with 3:09 to go in quarter number 3.
Should 36. 36-14.
Yes.
They have scored more points in 1 week than they have for the year.
Woodland Hills.
Yeah. They came in, it says or just in section, I should say.
Pass complete, good enough for a first down. Vernon settles to the 47-yard line for 14.
Tackled on the play by Tawan Bandy. Play results in Central Catholic. First down.
(21-20) Central Catholic. 4:20 to go here in the third quarter. Wayner scrambles. Throws, gets a pass. Almost had it. It was in the hands of Jaden Thrift. He was separated from the football.
A pretty good job from the junior quarterback there. So far this half, he kind of just tucked it and ran. This time, slides up in the pocket, slides to his right, just try to extend the play. Sees Thrift wide open, turns around, and was able to deliver a good pass.
The Central wide receivers have been doing a nice job of finding the empty space when Wayner scrambled, and Wayner's done a nice job of finding them. Wide receiver screen, and the Indians are there.
And Peter Gonzalez catches that one. No gain. And on a bigger point than that, I think both Wayner and Duggar have really shown, some really good things from the quarterback position today. Timely throws, smart decisions, good running ability, good athletic ability, both with their feet and their arm. I think they both have had really good games so far.
Another third down for the Vikings. Wayner to Gonzalez. First down and more. Gonzalez inside the 30, the 25. First down Vikings at the Penn Hills 23-yard line. That's 30 yards on the pitch and run to Gonzalez.
Yeah, just a quick little screen action from Gonzalez, and he beat his man and had him by a step, and then it was a foot race to see who could catch him.
Faulkner. And the Indians are there. Natel Mitchell and Joanne Brandy. So I'm back at the 25-yard line, loss of 2. 2.5 to go here in quarter number 3. Wayner fakes to Faulkner, has the pressure underneath, and a pass too high for DC. Had a paw on it, but unable to hold on, and to bring up a third down and 12. Indians brought nice pressure against Wayner, and he had to get rid of it.
They're 2 for 2 on third downs, third and longs this drive alone, completing a 3rd and 9 and a 3rd and 10. Well, this time it's 3rd and 12.
Weiner gets the pass away down the sideline. Some contact. And a penalty flag comes in. Strader is pointing at Gonzalez.
Yeah, I think he was arguing that Gonzalez was out of bounds when contact happened.
Pass interference by the defense number 5. The 15-yard penalty is administered from the previous spot, and it results in a first down.
Well, 15 yards puts him down at the 10, first and goal.
Encroachment number 56 by the defense. 5-yard penalty remains first down.
Bernard Nadoom jumps. Now it's first and goal from the 5. Faulkner pitch left, touchdown, Central Catholic.
Number 28, Elijah Faulkner for the Central Catholic touchdown.
His 3rd touchdown of the game for Faulkner.
Now, if you're Central, do you go for 1 or you go for 2 and try to make it a 2-score game? I mean, they're setting up for 1. Touchdown coming with 2:10 to go here in the 3rd.
I think if this is the 4th quarter, I think maybe you think about going for 2.
I mean, if you don't make it, you're still up 7, and the Indians have a hard time or having a difficult time on extra points as it is.
And that one is blocked.
There you go.
So that point is mute.
The extra point is blocked. Scores now, Central Catholic 27.
So the score, Central Catholic 27, Penn Hills 20. 2:10 to go here in quarter number 3. And a chill is just beginning to settle in here. Now, if you're Penn Hills and you score a touchdown, I think, again, you have to consider going for 2. Again, they kick to Strader. That's 12. Breaks a tackle at the 25 and gets out to the 30-yard line.
Rayon Strader on the return. Flag on the play.
Penalty flag at the 32-yard line. And Penn Hills is going to go backwards. So the Indians will start at the 20. Duggar on the delay. To Key, picks up a couple.
Amir Key on the carry. Brought down on the play by number 18, Cole Sullivan.
To me, but when Penn Hills went deep on a touchdown pass to Strader, it was called back for holding call. I don't think they've gone deep. They haven't gone deep since.
No, they haven't. And the few times they did go deep, they were open. They early in the first quarter, they had lanes and avenues deep down the field.
Strader, we have enough for the first down at the 31-yard line.
Duggar pass complete to Rayon. Strader.
Nice job of knowing where the sticks were.
Results in Penn Hills. First down.
Fake to Key. Duggar rolls this way, gets a pass away, and the pass almost complete. Nice job by Vernon Settles to break it up. It was intended for Nathal Mitchell.
Duggar pass incomplete, intended for Cochran.
It should be intended for DeAndre Cochran.
By Settles.
Yeah, Mack leading Upper St. Clair in the fourth quarter. In play action this way for Cochran, who dives and picks up one.
Duggar pass complete to Cochran.
So now it'll be 3rd and 9.
Third down.
Duggar will move Key out to the slot. Duggar steps up, comes this way, directs the people, throws the ball downfield, the pass short hops,
Duggar pass incomplete.
incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
Fourth down.
So when Mitchell will come on with 16 seconds to go here in the third quarter. 27-20 Central over the Indians. Settles, picks it up at the 39 and will lose a couple yards on the return. Back to the 36-yard line. So Central's offense will come on the field for probably one play left here in quarter number 3. 8 seconds remain, and the Vikings are up 7.
This is a big drive for the Penn Hills defense. Got to find a way to keep Central Catholic off the board, get off, and give your offense an opportunity to tie this game.
Faulkner runs into the arms of Strader. And we'll lose 4. And that'll do it. After 3, Central 27, Penn Hills 20. You're watching the Indians Football Network. Laner throws underneath to Gonzalez. We'll pick up 2, and Central Catholic with another 3rd and long. Lander steps up, takes off, and will be brought down well short of the first down. Picks up about 3. It'll be 4th and 9.
Wainer on the carry, brought down by Carter.
So the Penn Hills defense did its job. And the Central Catholic punt team will come on. Rayon Strader back all alone. Strader will watch it bounce off a Viking and picks it up. He returns it to the 24, but they're going to mark it up where the Viking touched it at the 26-yard line. So the Indians take over with 10:26 to go at their own 26.
Central Catholic punt down on the Penn Hills 26-yard line.
First touching, unkicked game.
The rugby pile moves ahead for 8. What's this score? McKeesport 41-10 over Gateway.
Yeah, 41 unanswered points after Gateway went up 10-0. After Gateway, for basically 2 straight weeks, have just pounded their opponents.
Armstrong beating up on Mars 55-17. How about those Highland Rams? 49-7 over Kiski.
I've had a chance to see them a few times. They're the real deal. They are a tough tough bunch of dudes who they're ready to scrap anytime. Mix in a bunch of really good some skill guys who could hit home run plays. That's a team that's going to look to make some noise in the 4A playoff bracket.
Upper St. Clair takes the lead over Cannon Mac, 24-21. Bethel Park 50, Moon 6. Bethel Park, I think, is your team to beat in 5A.
I would agree with that. Peters is a pretty good team as well. I know they're down to Mount Lebanon at the last I checked, but Peters is a surprise team.
How about the Centurions of Greensburg Central Catholic in Class A? Beating up on Jeanette, 44-0. Swing pass left side to Key, gets the first down. Picks up 5. I'm going to call that a run because he threw it backwards. Franklin Regional 56, Hempfield 14.
Yeah, Hempfield lost their starting quarterback and just have not been the same since he went out with a hurt collarbone.
Duggar this way. Natal Mitchell bobbles it. Unable to hold on to it. It'll be second down and 10. Yeah, I mean, I can understand them not scoring points because the quarterback's hurt, but they give up 56.
Yeah, there's a whole other side of the ball there.
Franklin Regional's for real.
Seneca Valley up big over North Hills, 40-7.
Amir Key slithers his way ahead for 6. It'll be 3rd and 4. You know, I think that's why this stuff is important for looking at Penn Hills. They control their own destiny with wins against Shaler and Woodland Hills. They'll be in the playoffs. North Hills controls their own destiny. They beat Pine Richland. They win out. They'll be the conference champs on the tiebreaker over Penn Hills. You know,
with a losing record, potentially.
And Pine Richland, they'll need to beat Woodland Hill or North Hills to stay alive. Duggar picks up 1. It'll be 4th and 3 because you know, I don't see the wild card coming out of the Northeast Conference. I think you're looking at Gateway, Franklin Regional, and Penn Trafford, possibly, and then Bethel Park, Upper St. Clair, and Peters.
I mean, because you could have a conference champion. I mean, you could have the Penn Hills could finish 2nd, and they could finish with a 6-3 record.
Owen Williams kicks high, short. Hits it to 30. Takes a nice Penn Hills bounce inside the 20. Keep rolling inside the 15 and dead at the 13-yard line. Yeah, the way things are going right now, if Penn Hills loses this one and they win out, they could be making the playoffs at 6 and 4. But Shaler, no slouch. Woodland Hills, no slouch.
Sports Medicine is proud to be the official sports medicine provider of the Penn Hills Indians. To learn more, call 1-855.
That's why 5A, in my opinion, is the toughest conference in the district.
I mean, only 8 teams make the playoffs.
Which, I mean, for the mere size of it, I just was not a fan of it.
High snap. Wainer holds it in. Gets the pass complete. Settles. Picks up a first down to the 32-yard line.
Wainer pass complete to Settles.
Picks up 19. I mean, Penn Hills loses one of those 2 games and Pine Richland beats North Hills. Penn Hills is out. I mean, Pine Richland loses to North Hills. Pine Richland could be out. I mean, North Hills hasn't lost a conference game yet, have they?
They did.
Oh, who beat them?
They lost to Woodland Hills.
Ah, that's right. So Woodland Hills is still in the fray here.
They are. You have 3 teams that are 1-1 going into tonight.
Faulkner picks up another Central Catholic first down.
Elijah Faulkner on the carry. Brought down by Javier Brown. Play results. Central Catholic first down.
So in all essence, the next 2 weeks for Penn Hills are playoff games.
Absolutely. Not only do you have to win, you need to, almost win with some style. If you have the opportunity to.
I mean, if they win both games, they're in.
But it does create a scenario where you kind of look at, you go, if you have a chance to, beat up on Shaler, do you, try to score those extra points to earn tie-breaking points?
Just in case.
Just in case you need it.
I mean,
with the following week, which is it goes into all the crazy thinking that coaches
right.
have to go to. It's real simple. You control your destiny. You win 2 football games. You're playing football. You're playing postseason football.
And if you win 2 games and Pine Richland beats North Hills, you're the conference champ. And then Pine Richland will be the runner-up. Settles. Inside the 40, high steps across the 35. And we'll have a first down there into 32.
But I think that's coming back off a flag.
Vernon Settles on the carry.
Well, it would appear as such.
Flag on the play.
Holding by the offense number 41. 10-yard penalty for the spot of foul. Repeat, second down.
But on the flip side for Central Catholic, having lost big and what's been an up and down year, if they're able to, pull this one out tonight, going into a massive game for with their postseason lives on the line against a team that's Seneca Valley, who was shaky to start the season, but coming off a big home win. They're going to have to go into Seneca, who they've never lost to in 6A.
Wainer finds Settles. Settles inside the 30. Settles up the sideline. It'll be first and goal Vikings just inside the 10-yard line. 44 yards.
Play result. Central Catholic.
And Central Catholic on the verge of putting this one away. I think this is Faulkner for 3 plays.
Yeah, Faulkner for, I'd be surprised if they snapped it right around 5, yeah.
Faulkner inside the 10 to the 7, picks up 2.
Faulkner on the carry.
And it's going to be 35 seconds in between each play.
Carter. Lance.
Again, watch 28. There he goes again. Faulkner inside the 5, touchdown. This one will come back.
Flag on the play.
Penalty comes with 3:13 to go here in the fourth quarter. Vikings up 7.
Holding by the offense, number 41. 10-yard penalty for another foul. Repeat, second down.
Second holding call against DC in this drive. So it'll be second down and goal from the 20-yard line. Officially at the 19. Weiner rolls out, throws underneath, has DC. DC stuck at the 15-yard line, loses the football. And they're going to say he was down.
But, yeah, DC's hurt. That was a big hit.
Natel Mitchell brought the lumber.
I think he was down. I think the collision with the ground caused the fumble there with the way he landed. Squared it out. That was a big hit by Mitchell on a big dude, Dylan DC, who's listed at 200 at 5'10". Ground caused it. Ground caused it. DC was able to walk off the field, but 3rd and 15. Ball stays with Central.
It's 3rd and goal.
From the 15.
3:04 to go here in the fourth. Faulkner. Right into the arms of Bernard Nadoom. Picks up 2, it'll be 4th down. And if you're Central, you try the field goal?
Well, the interesting fact is no timeout call for Penn Hills. You know, trying to save as much as the timeouts as much as they can. And this kid has some range. He was, coming out in the second half, he was close to 40-yarders, so we're well within range here.
Yeah, Penn, keep in mind, though, Penn Hills has also blocked an extra point. So they've already blocked 2 kicks. 2 Central kicks tonight.
And Central calls a timeout.
No, they ran the clock all the way down to 2:07, which was good thinking on their part. Both teams, 2 timeouts left.
It's going to be, what, a 30-yard field goal?
That's what it should be. Ball's to 13. We're nearly about 7 yards back. Not as if they kick it. They've already faked a punt tonight. Central lines up for a 30-yard field goal. Billy Leck. Peyton Wayner will hold. And the kick is blocked.
Field goal is blocked.
So Penn Hills takes over with 2:07 to go at their own 20-yard line.
Result of the play is a touchback to the end zone. First down and 10, 20-yard line.
Fortunately for the Vikings, the ball went forward instead of backwards.
I couldn't really tell who got their hand on it. It looked like somebody at the line did. But 2 timeouts, 2 minutes to go, 80 yards.
I got it. Game clock operator. Please reset the game clock to 2-0-1. 2-0-1.
He's quick on the clock down there.
Well, 2 minutes and 1 second remain, or 6 seconds there.
Thank you.
You're welcome, brother. Whoever's running the clock down there is pretty quick. We can right on.
Key on the delay. Gets rocked backwards, tries to get to the outside, gets across the 20-yard line, and gets out of bounds at the 26-yard line.
That was a fantastic run from Amir Key. Just pure fight. Shakes off 2 Central Catholic linemen at the line of scrimmage, bounces outside, shrugs off 4- or 5-star recruit Anthony Specca like he's nothing.
Specca 6'3", 225.
And then lays the boom on the DB up the sideline for a gain of 7.
He should have been tackled for a loss. And with the clock still running. Dogger launches one downfield for Strader. And the pass a little too far. Strader looks like he kind of held up there, or he was held up. That'll be 3rd down and 3. Clearly 4-down territory. 1:47 to go. If they get a 1st down, Penn Hills needs to go deep, at least 1 play per set.
And they don't have to, push the sideline, try to get out of bounds. They have 2 timeouts, so
Right.
they have the full field to work with.
Dogger tries to set up the screen, and it's tipped and batted away by Eli Drolls.
Broken up by number 30, Eli Drolls.
I like
That'll
that
be-
play call.
That'll be 4th down.
I think he had some space there. Definitely would have gotten the 1st down. I think he had some space there, but now with this 4th down, you just need a play call that gets you 3 yards. You don't need any more than that. You just need 3 yards of advance the sticks. Clock stops with a 1st down.
That could be play of the game there by Eli Drolls. If the Indians don't pick it up. Play action. It's complete to Strader, who will have the 1st down across the 35 at the 36.
Duggar pass.
Picks up 9.
Number 6, Greyhound. Strader.
Clock stops for the moment at 1:37.
Play results in the Penn Hills 1st down.
It's
A false start against the Indians.
false start or illegal shift.
False start by the offense, number 6. 5-yard penalty. Remains 1st down.
Strader a little eager to get going. 1st and 15. Duggar launches, pass. Incomplete. It was intended for Cochran. Bradley Gompers on the defensive play. Now second down and 15. Duggar takes off, has some room, has the first down, has in Central territory at the 46-yard line.
With the keeper.
33 yards to the 36.
And Penn Hill. First down.
1 minute to go. This is getting interesting.
And Penn Hill still has their 2 timeouts. They haven't called any yet on this drive. And they are within striking distance of Julian's arm.
Mitchell comes in motion this way to join Strader. Duggar will throw. No, he will take off running again. Has some room. No, he gets a pass away. Has Key at the 20, 15, 10, 5. And a penalty flag back at the 43.
It was a great play by Duggar to extend the play, to give some of his receivers more times. Good play for Key to get it down the field, but this one's coming all the way back.
And again, the spot foul is from behind the line of scrimmage. Knock it off from the 43. It's going to go back to the Penn Hills 48-yard line. It's going to be first and 26. And the Indians use a timeout. They have 1 remaining. Wow. Talk about a kick in the gut. It was first and goal inside the 5. Now it's first and 26 back at your own 48-yard line. Still a lot of time left, 50 seconds.
Hey, we have 1 timeout left. When we get, regardless of the action of this play, if we get, whether it's a catch or anything, get to the line of scrimmage, the clock is still running. You can clock it if you don't get the first down. Or you can call 2 play calls.
Again, depending on how much you pick up. I mean, you don't want to have a 3rd and long. I mean, you get up and run a play.
50 seconds is a lot of time. And it's 4 down territory, so there's no doubt. So you can get up, you can clock it, you can run a play. Hand the ball to the official, get there, get set, and go.
Duggar scrambles. Passes underneath the Key across the 50. Key out of bounds at the 48-yard line. Up to the 47. Picks up 6. But the Indians did stop the clock. So it's second and about 21. Duggar gets the pass away underneath, has a man, Oh, he runs out of bounds at the 30-yard line. That'll be 17 yards for Levy Jordan. No, he stops the clock, but it's 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4. And Central, you will use a timeout. They have 2.
Timeout, Central Catholic. Second timeout.
I think that's a good use for Central. You know, guys are a little tired. It's cold out here. You know, just make sure you have the right personnel out. Make sure they're well rested.
Man, Penn Hills could just go underneath and complete the pass. They don't have to panic. Just get up and run another play. It was 40 seconds to go. Nope, 32 seconds ago.
Yeah, find a way to get 4 yards. Get up. I wouldn't even use a timeout. I'd get up and spike it. Give yourself. You have 3 plays to, advance another 10 yards, and this is clear 2-down territory to get 4.
Left-handed quarterback rolls to his left, throws, and way short of Rayon Strader. And that'll be 4th down. I think you're looking at an opportunity here to spread things out and give Duggar maybe an opportunity to scramble and pick up the yardage. Central Catholic only rushing 3. And Penn Hills uses their final timeout.
Timeout, Penn Hills. That's the last timeout of the game.
It looked like Duggar was happy with that one. I think he had the defense he wanted.
And I think they had the ball off in time, but it was getting a little too. Getting it down to 1 was just made it a little too uncomfortable, and they decided to call a timeout.
Duggar, straight drop. Throws towards the end zone, has the man, touchdown, Penn Hills Indians. Amir Key. And now Penn Hills, it's 18 seconds left. I'd go for 2. It's an on-conference game.
I think that's exactly what they're doing. I think they're going for the win right here, right now.
Especially with the issues they've had with their kicking game. Fake to Key. Duggar will roll to his left. Has some room. Gets into the end zone. Conversion good. Wow. And there's an injured Indian, and it is Duggar. He injured the ankle earlier this season. Looks like he may have done it again. Now, although you're going to maybe wind up with the win tonight, but now you're looking at your quarterback possibly injured going into a more important game next week.
Yeah, and he's in a lot of pain. Can't really put any pressure on it or weight on it. But if you're Penn Hills here, talking about special team trouble, you need to have a good kickoff.
Oh, I thought he was grimacing in pain. He was smiling.
Oh, was that a smile?
He was smiling away. Well, he got the conversions. I guess he was, because I saw him. They let him go. And he was standing by himself, and he was still smiling away. Beautiful moon off to our right.
If you're Central, I think you adjust your kick return and you move your back line up.
The harvest moon. Yeah, it's just.
I think you try to stagger it a little bit.
Now here, look again. Once again, you got that 25 yards in between there.
It's 18 seconds. I can't imagine Penn Hills kicks it deep again.
Not with their coverage problems. Line drive taken at the 25-yard line and out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Jacob Sasick pushed out by Natel Williams. 16 seconds remain. Well, Central Catholic has some weapons here, so I'm going to count them out with 16 seconds to go and a timeout.
And one of the better receivers in the WPIL in Vernon Settles.
And keep your eyes on possible screen to Faulkner. You get him behind a. Don't split out this way. Pass underneath Gonzalez to the 45. It's enough for a first down. It'll stop the clock for the moment. And Central Catholic uses their final timeout with 13 seconds to go.
No, they aren't. It's not a timeout. So there's confusion.
Well, if it wasn't a timeout, they need to take some time off the clock.
So I think they were going to call timeout, then they go up and they just spike the football. But in that confusion, Penn Hills thought there was a timeout. The coaches were on the field.
Well, the official said timeout, Central Catholic. I mean, if they're going to let them keep the timeout and go with the spike, I mean, they're going to have to maybe put this down to 10 seconds.
There was no timeout called by Central Catholic. They had a first down and chose to run a play and spike the ball. Please set the clock in 10 seconds.
And they set this ball at 10 seconds. But they do get their timeout back.
Second.
Wainer steps up, throws this way to Faulkner. Faulkner across the 50, out of bounds at the 42-yard line.
Wainer pass complete. Faulkner pushed out of bounds by Ken Eason.
That's a first down, but it's really doesn't really matter because there's 5 seconds to go. We got to play to throw one here deep. Mayor's always like, don't throw it into the end zone. Throw it underneath with some blockers in front.
And the middle of the field should be wide open.
Faulkner in motion this way. Pass underneath. Settles, catches it and slides, hoping to get the first down. They didn't short of the first down, and the clock ran out.
Unless he immediately called a timeout with 1 second left.
But he wasn't downed. Nobody touched him.
But as soon as you give yourself, but as soon as you hit the ground in high school. So if as soon as he hits the ground, if he calls timeout immediately, he's down as soon as you hit the ground. He's not able to advance. If he calls timeout immediately, don't know what the timing situation was. That would have been the only situation.
Wow. I like to think that play took 5 seconds, though.
So there's 1 second left. So there's 1 second left, and they're on the 32-yard line.
Well, this should be the final play. Again, they're going to try a 49-yard field goal. At least they're going to line up for it. And the kick is blocked.
It's blocked, but it was picked up and was recovered. And I believe.
Yes, they can. If it didn't cross the line of scrimmage, the kicker can pick it up.
Wow, wasn't that an interesting turn of events?
I believe 52 or 62. It was either Anthony Shovlin or Malik Harrell picked the ball up, and he ran the length of the field as Penn Hills was celebrating. He picked it up, ran it into the end zone, and
Yeah, if it crossed the line, then it's over. The only way to pick your team to advance it is to block the ball stays behind the line of scrimmage. Once it crosses the line, then it's no good. But if the ball didn't cross the line of scrimmage, either team can pick it up and run.
Coaches.
And they replay that back. Did the ball cross the line of scrimmage? That's the key. If the ball crossed the line of scrimmage, then the kick's no good. If it didn't cross the line, then either team can.
So the officials are discussing.
say if you had a replay just to...
No, we don't have replays here.
Okay, I didn't know if you could put that back up.
The discussion here is if the ball crosses the line of scrimmage, then no one's allowed to advance it. But if it was blocked and stayed behind the line of scrimmage, then the kicking team's able to pick the ball up and advance the football.
Well, your final score is 33-28. Wow, what an interesting game.
It was either 62 or 52. I couldn't see.
I've been doing this for a long time. I've never seen something like that.
So Central Catholic lined up for a full.
Well, I know exactly what happened, but I mean, I've never seen that.
I know. I'm trying to talk through it myself. So they attempted a 49-yard field goal. It was blocked. The ball did not advance past the line of scrimmage.
It was live. They picked it up, and away they went. Wow. Well, your final score is Central Catholic 33. Let me see. I don't know. I'm going to call it a 50-yard return. Or so. I don't know. We'll have to watch the replay. But, oh, well. Interesting. Well, the Indians scored with 18 seconds to go. And then, I don't know, that Pete Gonzalez slide, they gave him one more play. And you talk about a kick in the you-know-wheres for these Indians team.
You do score. They don't know either. Central doesn't know who scored.
It's 56, 50, it's either 52
So,
or 62.
Anyway, it was 21-14 Central with the half. Duggar with an 80-yard run. Kick was blocked. It was 21-20 Central. Faulkner, a 5-yard run. The kick was blocked. It was 27-20 Central. That was in the third. Then late in the fourth, Penn Hills, an 80-yard drive. Amir Key, 30 yards from Duggar. And the Duggar with the run. Indians go up 28-27. And then a lot of weird things happening on this drive. The officials called timeout. Said Central Catholic called timeout. Then they said they didn't call timeout. They gave him a spike, and then a pass over the middle. 5 seconds left. So they run a play and a pass over the middle. Pete Gonzalez slides and then calls timeout. And they give them 1 second to bring on the 49-yard field goal. Kick is blocked. It's behind the line of scrimmage while the Indians are celebrating. Central Catholic picks it up and runs. 45 yards or however long it was. We'll have to check on the replay. And for the touchdown. Well, you won't ever see an ending like that again.
No.
I guarantee it.
Yeah. Lots of an interesting game for sure.
No, nobody has any idea who scored it. So, but hey, Central evens the record to 4-4. Penn Hills falls to 4-4. But conference, this is an exciting game. A conference play next week. Penn Hills will host Shaler right here in Central Catholic with a big one next week, Seneca Valley. So, again, your final score here at Yuhas-McGinley Stadium in an interesting ending. Central Catholic Vikings defeat the Penn Hills Indians by a score of 33-28. With my broadcast partner, Justin Macauley, I'm Bill Navari. Thank you for watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network.